What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to Auto Auction Rebuilds. I wanted to make a quick video just to answer a few questions that I've gotten from some of you guys regarding the new car lot. And I think the biggest one that I've gotten so far is, what's the out-the-door price? So let's walk up to a car, okay? Let's walk up to this one right here. I said in a video recently, this is 101,000 miles. It's a Mercedes C240. V6, low miles, great shape inside. The hood is dented, all right? It's got some damage. The hood does not fully shut on this side because there's a dent here that's preventing everything from closing properly. The AC doesn't work because the condenser is busted. I have a brand new condenser in the shop for it. All right, now if I put this on my lot for retail, which means I replace the hood, and I replace the condenser, I get the AC working, tires are good, runs and drives perfect, everything works other than the AC at this point. If I put this on the retail lot for sale, this car is going to be, probably $3,500. All right, and I'm just spitballing here. I haven't done any market research or anything, but just off the top of my head, looking at the car, I'm thinking about $3,500. It runs great, it drives great. I offered this to my stepson as his next car when he crashed his, and he almost took me up on it. That's how good of a car it is. So if I say $3,500, what's the out-the-door price? Because a lot of dealers charge like tags, title, license, dock fees. Guys, I'm not that dealer. All right, I'm not that dealer. If I say it's $3,000, it's $3,000. And in this case, I did you guys one better. I said I'd take $2,000 for it and include the condenser for you. $2,000 for a very nice running and driving C240. It's not going to sit here long at that price, because if it does, I will put a hood on it, I will slap in the condenser, and I will mark it up, and I'll put it on the lot for $3,500 retail. Same thing with this one. I got a guy that's supposed to come and get it for $4,000. What's the out-the-door price? It's $4,000. Okay, the Chevelle. I've been saying for a while now, we want $35,000 out. We're pretty damn firm on that price, because the next step is putting it on places like Bring a Trailer or Cars and Bids, or taking it to Mecum or Barrett Jackson. This car will, I promise you, this car will do 35 all day, every day. This car will do 35, not necessarily because the car is particularly special. It looks just like every other Tribute SS Chevelle out there. It's got the red with the black paint. However, the stripes, they're not poorly done vinyl that was stuck on it. These are painted, meaning there's and then clear coated over. These stripes are never going anywhere. Okay, never. And this car, crazy as it may sound, this car was completed on September 11th in 2001. And ultimately, when he was done, he decided to just let it go because all it did was sit. I don't remember the specs particularly, but I do know that it has a 400 board 30 over, which makes it like a 406, I think. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong, but it's like a 406. It has the Vortec heads, the Centerbolt Vortec heads, which adds like an extra 50 horsepower to it. Has the 5-speed manual transmission conversion. It's a Tremec, like a TKX or a TKO, and that is what makes it. It's not the engine. It's not that the interior is beautiful or that the body's beautiful. Honestly, when you look at it, it looks just like every other. There's a million of these out there, but it's that 5-speed. That 5-speed conversion, posi rear end. It's a lot of car for 35. All right, so that's the price. But when I tell you it's 35, it's 35. Am I going to ship for you? No. Now I've mentioned this before, and I keep getting the same question, so I feel like I have to keep answering it. No, I cannot ship for you. The reason why is if I handle the shipping, all right, then I become responsible if something happens to your car that, let's say it's the shipper's fault, right? If they take this car and they bust up the bumper, another car bumps into it, or they drop it off, a ledge, and it crunches up something, well, you can come back on me and say, well, he paid for the shipping company, therefore it's his fault. And that puts me in a bad position. These are cheap cars. I have no interest in being put in bad positions on cheap cars, or expensive ones for that matter. So what I can do is I can tell you, hey, if you're interested in a car and you want to get a shipping quote, all right, this is really simple. A shipping quote is free. It's quick and easy. You can go to Falcon Auto Logistics, and if you Google AAR Auto Sales LLC, you're gonna find me right here. It's 502 East Ripley Street, Byers, B-Y-A-R-S, Oklahoma, 74 831. All right, simply tell them what kind of car. Tell them, hey, it's a 2024 Dodge Charger EV, all-wheel drive, right? Scat Pack, and it's going from 502 Ripley in Byers, Oklahoma to wherever in New Mexico or Australia. Shit, where, I mean, he can only take you so far. He gets you to a port. That's about it. All right, so no, I don't handle the shipping, but if you use Falcon Auto Logistics, be sure to tell them that, you know, you came from Auto Auction Rebuilds on YouTube. I recommended you, and he's going to give you the best deal. I can tell you from personal experience, he's very reliable. When he gives you a time and a date, usually it works out that way. Yeah, I don't handle shipping, and the out-the-door price is my asking price. I don't play games with any of that stuff, all right? Any other questions you guys have, feel free to drop a comment below. I'll do my best to answer. I'm about to take off on a trip, and you know, it's going to be probably 5 days. So be sure to check out some of the cars that are at auction. This one, the 79 Bentley T2, this one is up for sale right now at Copart. They listed it wrong, so they're going to have to redo it, but that's coming. The Suburban, I've had a lot of people ask me over and over again, if the Suburban sold, why is it still there? It's just waiting on shipping. It's going to be gone any day now. Any day now, they're coming to get this. All the paperwork's done, title work's done, temporary tag is done, everything is in the truck. It is ready to go, so stay tuned for that as well. With that, guys, I think that's it. I just wanted to answer some of your quick questions. If you see something on the lot and you're like, hey, I want that car, you know, drop me an email. Some of these I haven't gotten to yet. Others I've told you the price. Maybe you didn't see the video, like $2,000 on this. Come and get it. This one I'm pretty sure is gone. The Chevelle's $35,000, and we're sticking to that. We haven't even looked at this one yet, so I'm probably going to come out here and make a video of this car real quick. Oh, it's on flat tires too. That's perfect. The truck, I want to make a video on the truck for you guys as well, so stay tuned. We got a lot of videos coming. Hopefully the lot looks a little better. I'm going to move the trailer and the truck. The Chevelle, hopefully before the night's over, I'll have that thing back up and running. If not, I'll get it running tomorrow. But I'm trying to clean the place up. And eventually, when I'm ready to be like open for the general public, I'll have all these cars turned around. I've got some new office furniture coming, chairs for people to sit in. I've got a new desk coming that's going to be a little more appropriate for what I'm trying to do. So there's a lot of work. My dealer management software should be up and running, hopefully in the next day or so as well. I'll have e-contracts ready so people can buy cars from other states. You can e-sign and be done with it. And then, God, let me think. I think there's one more question I get, and there's been some controversy over this, like how do you get paid? Honestly, wire transfer, and I don't see any reason why people can't just send a wire. It's easy, it's reliable, it works. You get in touch with me, we make a deal on a car, you send the wire, we're done. Also, I'm not going to be doing any more things of hey, I want that car, I'm coming to get it. Trust me, give me 5 days and I'll get you the money. We're not going to do that anymore. You know, at the end of the day, this is a business. And unfortunately, I would prefer to be able to take somebody's word, shake their hand, or even virtually shake their hand, you know, and, you know, we agree, this is a done deal. But what people do is they like to window shop. They're like, oh, I like that car. Hey, man, I'll give you this much for it. I'm going to come through, you know, Wednesday. And then they don't show up. They don't email back. They don't say anything to you. Like, they waste all of this time working a deal out with you, and then they just disappear. Like they've got nothing better to do than just sit around and play on the computer. I don't have that kind of time. I'm out here actually working, okay? Every day I'm out here working in the heat, sweating my back off out here, okay? I don't have time to play games. So in an effort to avoid these games, we're going to start doing a deposit on every car. Okay, if you say you want something, you better, and I don't care that you haven't seen it. You know, I've already had a couple people, wait, you want me to send you a deposit? I've never even seen this car. That's the way it is, man. If you're interested in a car and you've seen it on video, I mean, it is what it is. Either you want to send a deposit to hold it for you, or you don't. Money talks, BS walks, right? We got to start dealing with things like that a little more professionally. So I'm not holding cars for people that are promising to pay next week or in a week and a half. No, we don't do buy here, pay here. No, there are no payments. However, if the circumstance is right, if the situation is right for me, I might be willing to do a type of layaway plan. You don't get the title, you don't get the car until it's paid off. But you know, if someone, and this would be a rare thing, this is not something I would do regularly, because I'd rather just cash out the money and have my money and be done, not wait weeks and weeks and months to pay off a car. But if the situation was right, all right, on a rare occasion, I might be willing to let somebody make a payment plan. You know, you put X amount of dollars down, pay X amount of dollars every week or 2 weeks, and I hold the car, I hold the title until the car is paid in full. That I'm allowed to do. Legally, Oklahoma does allow me to do that. However, Oklahoma does not allow me to do buy here, pay here, financing, interest, none of that. I can't do any of that stuff without going through and getting a different license, and I'm not doing it. I have no interest in doing buy here, pay here, no interest in doing credit, no interest in trying to help people get financed through banks. These are cheap cars, guys. For the most part, I don't think you should be financing these. These are cars that I think, you know, if you've got the cash, these are great cars for cash, but these are not cars that I would want to finance to people anyway. So with that, I think I'm going to get out of here. Listen, short, sweet, to the point. If you enjoyed the content, hit the thumbs up button. Please don't come out here riding your motorcycles around in my yard and around my cars. I'd appreciate it. Until next time, stay safe out there, everybody. I look forward to seeing you all again very soon in the next one.